yeah, I'm a PK, so I had no choice.
I knew it. Absolutely.
Oh, my Lord.
You done heard that song before,
Those
Stephen
two
A.
are for sure.
No shower, singing in the morning. Damn.
Stephen A., do you think Allen's passed Mahomes as the league's best quarterback?
I don't blame people for feeling that way because the brother seems, I mean, he's a superstar in this league. There's no question about it. But although I thought a little bit differently about it this morning, as I'm sitting here this morning, no, I'm not ready to give him that yet. And the reason why is because I got to pay attention to head-to-head competition, not just what you're doing. His record is 5-4 in the postseason. Patrick Mahomes is 12 against Josh Allen. He's got a 125.7 passer rating against Josh Allen. 75% completions, 351 pass yards, 6 touchdowns, not a single interception. Josh Allen up against him, percentage is 10% less, 308 passing yards, 6 touchdowns, an interception, a 104.8 passer rating. He ain't the reason Buffalo has lost. But in the same breath, when you look at what Patrick Mahomes does, that speaks in and of itself. But then when you look at what Patrick Mahomes has done going up head-to-head against him, it is what it is.
You're dirty, bro. I'm just going to tell you right now, that's dirty.
How's that dirty? How's that dirty?
And what could Josh Allen have done any different when he played Mahomes? He walked off the field with the lead. Like, you can't, I mean, what was there, 15 seconds left or whatever it was when they lose a game? That ain't.
It was 13.
That's not on Josh.
I never said it was.
But you said, well, his record against him. He wasn't playing him. He was playing that defense and that trash nonsense they played.
Hold on now, Mr. Champion. Mr. Champion.
Yeah.
It's a simple question. I got a cat with 3 rings and 5 Super Bowl appearances playing in your conference, and you don't have 1 single Super Bowl appearance, and you've lost to him twice. Come on, what am I supposed to do?
But Stephen A., this ain't a Lifetime Achievement Award. We said today.
We ain't talking about what you do. Excuse me, unless you're just going by 1 game, because last time I checked, last time we saw Patrick Mahomes, although he was getting blown out, it was in a Super Bowl.
No, that's not the last time we saw Patrick Mahomes. We saw him down in Brazil.
Yeah,
and they did not.
That's what I said. Unless we're going by 1 game.
Right.
Unless we're going by what we saw Friday compared to Sunday night, and that's what you're going on. If you're going on overall, what am I supposed to do? Last time we saw Patrick Mahomes was in the Super Bowl other than Friday. Last time we saw...
You know you're dirty. You know you're dirty.
How's it dirty?
Yeah, because you can't say he did this against him. He got Josh Allen could not have done any more to win that game.
I'm not blaming him for it at all. Are you saying definitively that you know for a fact that you would want Josh Allen over Patrick Mahomes?
Right now,
when
today,
it counts.
Yes, today,
money on the line.
Today, absolutely.
Okay,
absolutely.
no problem. I'm just saying
he's
you're going to say that,
bro. He is.
He's
the last year, and he is doing something different.
What's wild to me? That we have 2 former players. I don't want to say you're overreacting to week 1. I'm not going to say that. But what has changed between how you felt about Josh last year versus right now? We had 1 Sunday night game against Lamar, and unfortunately for Lamar, his performance got overshadowed by the play of his defense. Josh Allen was 4 for 4 for 71 yards on that game-winning drive, right?
That's true, too. That's a great point. I agree.
That is why I'm here. I think it's hard because we live in this world where we have to say one is better than the other. And how do you differentiate between all these guys? Steven's bringing up the head-to-head record. Otherwise, you're just looking at, on any given Sunday, all of them. Joseph Lee Burrow is somebody that I would pick to lead my team versus Josh Allen versus Lamar, because you've seen last year.
He's the wrong guy to say that.
I don't care. You know why? He's a hater.
Middle name.
He's the wrong guy to say that to.
You don't put Joe Burrow at the kitty table for this conversation. Man, chill out.
No.
Joe Burrow is not in this conversation right now.
First of all, if Joe Burrow had an elite defense, where do you think the Bengals are? I'm dead serious. When you look at Joe Burrow on the field, he is an assassin. Like, he carried that team to the end last year, week 18. And I understand I don't know what your issue is with him, Chris, but it literally is the play on the field. And if you want to talk about head-to-head, who's gone to the Super Bowl out of all these other guys? Patrick and Burrow, right? Like, I get it.
I'm gonna say this about Mahomes in the last 2 years. The Chiefs' defense has been elite and has won a bunch of games. And I'm not trying to take anything away from Mahomes, because you got to go win games, and he finds ways to win games. I am not taking that away from him. But his defense has been the difference maker, right? If you look at what both those guys do offensively, I would just tell you, but the ability that Josh has with his legs, extending plays, like all of those different things, at this point, he is playing at a tier above everyone.
That is laughable. You're going to call me dirty. You're going to call me dirty for what I said, but you can say that about Patrick Mahomes. How'd that work?
No,
How'd that work?
I'm not slighting him.
Excuse me, I wasn't slighting Josh Allen.
Yes, you did.
No, I
Yes,
wasn't.
you did.
You was like, you bring
said
up Kansas
10%
City
below
defense.
this,
Kansas
304
City,
yards.
He said they won, but he's really not the reason they won. It was the defense.
Do you think their offense
is that
is
not
why
worse
they won?
than what I said about Josh Allen?
Do you think the Chiefs went to the Super Bowl last year because of their offense?
No, what I'm saying to you,
What
I'm saying to you, however, is this. It's much dirtier to say that than what I said about
not.
Josh Allen.
No,
That's my point.
No,
Go
I'm
ahead,
just
CC.
giving credit.
You got to be
where it's
crazy.
due on a defensive side.
Unbelievable, man.
A couple things. So Kmart asked why I feel differently about Josh Allen now than I did in years past. Here's why.
I asked about last year. We're not talking about years past. We know when he first started his career, he didn't look the same.
Right.
I'm just talking about from last year. We had one game against the Ravens, a Sunday night, where for 3.75 quarters, Lamar Jackson and the Ravens look legit. And then we have the Derrick Henry fumble. My issue is just trying to splice between Lamar and Josh and Joe. Like, it's like I'm trying to be the voice of reason here because Josh Allen is great. That's the main idea.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing that has changed my opinion about Josh Allen. The win on Sunday was the 23rd straight game that the Bills had where they didn't lose the turnover battle. Mm-hmm. And in the past, that has been the Achilles heel for Josh Allen. He's seemingly gotten past that. And in the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter, when our very own ESPN Analytics gave the Baltimore Ravens a 99.1% chance of winning that game, Josh Patrick Allen found a way to win.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just any old way to win. I mean, the guy was out there throwing lasers. The dime that he threw to Keon Coleman for a touchdown with 4 minutes to go, where he had enough zip on it to get to the receiver in the back of the end zone, even though it got tipped at the end line. I mean,
and he found Josh Palmer as well.
Well, the laser that he threw to Dalton Kincaid that ended up getting him on the 1 yard line for the touchdown run there. And then, of course, the dagger to Keon Coleman to set up the game-winning field goal. Like, those are big-time throws. Every single one of them.
Agreed.
Right? So it's mitigating the downside, the bad from Josh Allen, and getting nothing but all of the good. And we are talking about the most physically gifted quarterback in today's game. So when you ask me the question today, who's the guy that I want to take? I want the guy that has every tool in his bag, the guy that's the most physically gifted quarterback, and by the way, the guy that doesn't make any mistakes.
Can you tell me what tool Patrick Mahomes does not have in his bag?
He's not BYOB. Bring your own block at the goal line. Right. Guaranteed. He's not 6'5", 250 pounds. He ain't that.
Right. And I would say that would be the same argument you would have with Lamar, right? It's just the physical side. Not that Lamar can't run it, can do all those things.
Nobody runs better than Lamar.
But to your point, when you get to the third and one,
red zone,
third and two, everything gets tight. That is a different factor. Big body. Yeah.
I'm sure you have more to ask us.
No, we're actually going to go. Bills are now the favorites to win the Super Bowl. Their next game is...
And the fourth and whatever. Okay, continue.
Check.
Don't get me started on that.
Yeah.
Don't get me started about that.
We good? We're good? Everybody's good? Okay. Coming up, did Aaron Rodgers have the most impressive performance among quarterbacks playing for a new team? Very surprising answers to this one. Is it unfair to be down on Caleb Williams after last night's performance? And how high is his crew on J.J. McCarthy after that epic comeback? We get into it. It's first take.
Came back from vacation.
Drop whatever you're doing.